Hey fam, shalom. So, it's been a couple months since I've made a long format video. So, I decided to come out here into the woods and make this video. You know, I've been busy and I made a lot of progress so far in search and rescue and litter picking. But today is a special day. And I'm not going to be touching on that. Instead, something's been missing from my channel. My faith. And today I felt convicted to start touching on my faith on my channel because I believe that there is a creator who gave me a voice. And it is my responsibility to use it for his glory. That brings me to today's topic. Mindset. A lot of people nowadays seem to be focused on political events, evils in the world, things that have gone wrong, trials. But there's a verse in the Bible that I believe we shouldn't take glibly. Philippians 4:8. Whatever is pure, whatever is good, whatever is just, whatever is peaceable, whatever is lovely, think on these things. Why would, Paul go on to say this? Because it is so easy to get caught up in the darkness. A lot of people nowadays in the assembly seem to just want to expose darkness all the time. And there's so many videos on YouTube where you can just click it and it's going to be something about, oh, have you heard about the latest event? How it relates to da-da-da-da-da-da, or how we think it relates to da-da-da-da-da, and, all these different things, People seem to be so focused on what man's plan is nowadays. Sometimes they forget about the greater picture in his plan. And that leads to problems. For example, if you are focused on the darkness for too long, you're staring at it, you're trying to box it with your hands, soon the darkness will lead you astray. Your feet will start to wander off because you're too busy boxing the darkness. Instead of walking towards the light and showing others the way out of darkness. And then that also leads to division because of pride. Because we view his word wrongly through the lens of self. And we end up holding our opinions over other people's heads and bashing them with it. And a lot of people leave the faith because of that. And that's why sowing discord among brothers is one of the 7 abominations in Proverbs. And if we want to be good witnesses of the faith, we have to start building a good mindset. For example, part of a good mindset is to learn how to not walk alone. How to accept the fact that we're not alone. Never alone. Even if we're alone physically, like I am right now. I'm just in the woods in the solitude of everything. But look, there's something with me that you can't really see. What's that, you might ask? It's him. It's him. And he wants us all to start walking in unity, to learn how to love one another, instead of loving hate. To be focused on the right things, his ways, and to imitate his pattern. Yeshua talks about, in the Sermon on the Mount, he talks about not worrying, not fretting. Talks about the sparrows and how they're clothed, how they're provided for. How much more will man, who's created in his image, be provided for? How much more will he turn around man's plans for the greater good? Remember the story of Joseph. And when his brothers finally found out, oh, this is the guy that we sold into slavery, and he is like a ruler over Egypt, and he could kill us right now. And he's like, look, God turned around your plans for the greater good. Don't worry. I will take care of you. And we have to work on our fear of man. And trust me, it's going to be a struggle. It ain't easy. But that's why we have him. So, I hope y'all took away a couple of things from this. You know. And from what he gives in Scripture. Because, look, you know, this message isn't my own. If it was my own, it would be full of self, loaded with pride, loaded with darkness. Yah knows that very, very well. That's why, you know, he instilled the conviction into our hearts to start the walk, to actually learn his ways, and to start being as the light is. So I pray you enjoyed this message. Shalom. Until next time.